Welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I am Kim Watkins, your trainer for Wednesday. Gosh, it's Wednesday already. This is a level 3 workout. How are you? Good morning. It's raining in New York City and not super pleasant, but we are at least midway through the week, which means that we're going to do a workout today that's a little bit harder than yesterday. But the same 6 moves, just with a little bit of added difficulty as we perform, just tighten things up and move with a little more energy. But first, let's warm up with our 2 warm-up moves. So we're going to walk in place for 30 seconds. Start now. That means your back is straight, your shoulders are back, your shoulders are relaxed but back, chest lifted with your breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Tuck in your tailbone and make sure that if you're marching or sort of walking, you're lifting your knees up. If you're jogging, you're really kicking those feet back a little bit. And if you're super aerobic, add a shoulder press. That's always nice. We've got a couple more seconds, then we're going to do our standing bicycle crunch warm-up move. And let's go for 5 more seconds. We're going to make a big X with your body, toes straight, in line with your heels, arms out to about 45 degrees. Your feet are about to double shoulder width apart. Now bring your left elbow to your right knee and your right elbow to the left knee, stretching back out to the X each time. All right, let's start the 30 seconds now with that warm-up move, and then we'll begin the first of our 2 sets. So the first set, of course, like in all of our workouts, we're going to run through the 6 moves, and I will instruct you, make sure that you know how to start, how your form should be perfect, and how the motion takes place before the time begins. And then in the second set, we're going to fluidly run through the entire sequence with pretty much no downtime in between the moves. So the total will be less than 15 minutes, somewhere around probably between 13 and 14 minutes. And this is going to be some fun. Okay, so we're going to do a chair squat again. We're doing a chair squat with a pulse today. Let's start that move. Go ahead and bring your feet together, toes and heels touching. Squeeze your knees together like you've got basically one big leg. And then sit down and back with your arms sort of in a sun salutation, sort of arms extended forward and up. Sit down and back, pulse, then press your heels into the floor as you lift back up. Okay, let's do 30 seconds of this chair squat with a pulse, starting now. Make sure that you inhale on your way down. Exhale as you lift back up. Very nice. 10 seconds already gone. 30-second increments, they go by pretty quickly. You just have to get through the mental sort of component of the fact that you have to do these things that are not super fun, and it is hard on your body, and you are moving into new frontiers in terms of your strength, but it's all very, very good for you. Okay, stand now on your right leg. Stabilize your weight on your right leg. Make sure that your toe and your heel are straight. Lift up your left knee. Either bring your hands to your hips or bring your hands up in front of your body if you would like, but lift up that left knee, and you're going to kick for 15 seconds without putting the left leg back down. So they're stationary kicks. Let's start the 15 seconds now with the left leg kicking out slowly. Full range of motion, kick the leg all the way out to a locked knee, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick. Awesome. Good job. Seriously, this is so good for both legs. You're feeling something completely different on your right leg than on your left leg. Now we're switching, so go ahead and stabilize your weight on your left leg. But those stationary isometric contractions are awesome, and those controlled flex, especially through the back of the body when your foot is flexed and you're kicking through your heel like we've been doing all week. Let's do that now, starting 15 seconds. Right knee is up. Kick out slowly. Bend, kick, bend, kick. Keep that going. Nice controlled pace, no rush. You've got 7 seconds left. Very nice. Breathe. 3, 2, and let's do one more. Very good. Okay, you're on the floor. We're doing mountain climbers. So, I know you're loving me right now. Okay, so now you're in a hand plank position, right? Your hands are on the floor, your shoulders are over your hands, your feet are on the floor, your body is in a plank. When I say go, you're jumping your feet forward and back like you're climbing up a mountain, or, well, you're climbing up a mountain, I guess, or whatever. You're running with your feet, but you're jumping. And if you need to, go backwards, climb. Bring one foot in, bring it back, then the other foot in. Okay, let's go. Jumping forward and back. And these are mountain climbers. The best thing that I can say to you about this is just keep your butt down and breathe. Really take in the oxygen through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And focus on the importance of that exchange, because your muscles don't want carbon dioxide and they do want oxygen. So the more that you take in, the better you're going to help them. The more you exhale, the more you're going to help them. You've got 5 seconds left, by the way. Very nice. Okay, relax on your tummy. You did a great job. Now you get a little bit of respite here by what we're going to call a mermaid ceiling stomp. So I don't think a mermaid would actually ever do this, of course, because mermaids are pleasant and lovely. But you want to lay on your tummy. Your hands can be in a comfortable position beside your body. Then really squeeze those knees together, just like we did yesterday, where we just did a simple lift of the leg through the hip joint. Now what you want to do is bend your knees to 90 degrees, but it's the one mermaid knee, right? So your knees are still squeezed together. Now lift up and slowly lower back down, just those knees. Squeeze your glutes, and 30 seconds is going. Very good. I'm impressed. This is really great. I know I can't see you, but I know you're trying really super hard, and you're almost 10 seconds away from finishing these. These are not, obviously not an aerobic move, which you just finished the mountain climbers, so that's super hard by definition just because it's so aerobic. But these are really good for, you've got 5 seconds, by the way, those little muscles on the inside of your butt that don't get any action because you sit on your butt all day looking at a computer screen. Okay, now flip your body over, and we're going to do some crab kicks. You're in tabletop position once again. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet underneath your knees, hips are up. You're in tabletop. Your table is your torso and your thigh. And you're going to alternate knee up, kick out, and then alternate feet. Okay, let's start the 30 seconds. So you're just kicking up, slowly, control it. Make sure that you always replace your foot back down in the same position, meaning you put your foot back down on the floor, keeping the pressed toe into the floor. You also want to make sure that you don't turn your toes out when you put them back in the floor, back on the floor. The tricky thing, obviously you're the only person that knows what's happening in your body. When you turn your toes out, your thighs take over the lower part of your body, and that's not good. You want to distribute your body weight in a way that forces the rest of your leg to work as hard. And you're done with that move, and let's do we call this a seated sun. So you're actually in the same position that you were in yesterday when we did the Russian twist. So your knees are bent and your heels are on the floor, your toes are off the floor. And now you're going to extend your arms in front of your body, sort of like a sun salutation. If you have ever done yoga, you know what this is. Just your arms are straight and in front of your body, up at 45 degrees, basically from your torso. Now lean back, not all the way, just back to about, to the point where your rib cage is on the floor, and then lift up. 30 seconds is going. Exhale as you lower, or exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. We call this a seated sun. Keep going. You're halfway finished. This is the end of the first set, and you're more than halfway through the workout as a whole, because once we get going again, we're going to double time it. We're basically going to fly through all 6 moves with minimal time in between each of the moves so that you can really keep your heart rate up the entire time. Okay, 3 seconds, 2, and stand on up for me. Very nice. You're well on your way here. We're at 10 minutes and counting for the entire workout. Get yourself into your chair squat ready position, which is feet touching toes and heels, squeezing the knees together. Now let's start the chair squat with a pulse. Down, pulse, and up. Down, pulse, and up. Very good. Keep it going. 20 seconds left to go. You are doing great. We are underway here, the second set. Last 10 seconds coming up. And I hope I introduced myself. I'm Kim. I own In Shape Fitness in New York City. We're a personal training company. You're finished with your chair squat. Now bring the body weight stable over your right leg, left knee up, 15 seconds. Those stationary kicks. Slow kick, bend, kick, bend, kick, bend, kick. 5 seconds. And switch legs. Stabilize your weight in your left leg. Now let's bring the right knee up and kick, bend, kick. Keep it going. Very good. Keep breathing. If your hands are on your hips, make sure that your weight is distributed evenly along the entire part of the foot. And we're done. You're good. We're down on the floor now to finish up. Mountain climbers, starting in 5 seconds. Get yourself into plank. Ready and go. 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Jumping back and forth. Keep that butt down. I do not like it when I see those butts lifted up in the air. It's so lazy. But if you need to go down to the hiker move where you're moving a little more slowly and more controlled, that's fine. Just keep the butt down. That keeps your abs engaged. And ultimately, that's the huge benefit of this particular move. You know, it's one of the favored moves, but it's because it works the entire body. Okay, you're down on your belly. You've graduated to that mermaid ceiling stomp. Let's get your body into position, and we're starting in 3 seconds. Knees are bent. Press your knees together and lift up. Slowly lower down. Exhale, lift up and down. Exhale, lift up. Your arms are comfortable beside your body or down by your sides or in front of your body like a Superman, however you want to do it in terms of your arms. You're just lifting those knees up, really focusing on the squeeze of your glutes. You've got 10 seconds left. And then 2 moves left. That's it. We will definitely clear this entire workout in less than 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes from now, obviously. It's less than 2 minutes finishing. Crab kicks are next, then we're going to do that seated sun. It's a crunch move. Ab work last. And let's do those crab kicks. So turn your body over and get yourself into tabletop position. Let's start the crab kicks in 5 seconds. Hands under your shoulders, feet on the floor, toes not out, toes and heels in line. Torso straight, flat, parallel against the floor, and kick. 30 seconds. Kick up, right knee up, kick the foot out, put the foot back on the floor, and alternate. Breathe. Very good. Halfway finished. 15 seconds left. Seated sun is next. So we will finish up with our ab move, as we generally do. Sometimes I feel like I got a wild hair and I want to start a workout with abs, but generally it's good to get the heart rate going and then focus on things that are more strength oriented. Okay, you're done. Now sit on your butt. Make sure your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor, just your heels rather, and your arms are up. And let's go. Seated sun. Lean back and reach for the sun. Back, reach for the sun. Very good. It's Wednesday. We made it. That means tomorrow is one day closer to the weekend, which I don't know about you, but I, for one, am always just so happy about. I'm like giddy like a high school kid. And high school for me was so long ago. Oh my goodness. Talked to some of my high school friends. I think we'll be celebrating our 25th high school reunion at some point, or maybe we already did. I'm not sure. Okay, so either way, I hope that you have a wonderful day. I am going to enjoy my time indoors today, probably because it's cold and rainy in New York City. But I'm Kim Watkins from In Shape Fitness, and I will see you tomorrow with our level 4 workout. If you have any questions, please check us out on Facebook or Twitter, or you can visit our website, inshape-fitness.com. Have a great day.